Hi, welcome to Inner Peace Place. I'm Karen. Today's talk is out of the book Inner Peace, The Soul Self-Remembered. This is chapter 65, Being Flexible. Have you ever met somebody that had life kind of handed to them on a silver platter? Everything they did, said, thought about, it was just good. They didn't have to struggle. Those types of people usually are very flexible people. Not pushovers. I don't mean it that way. I mean flexible in looking at a situation as it's occurring and making a decision in the moment. Is this flowing or not? It sounds really simple. But basically, what I'm talking about is how can I be more like them? How can I have less chaos in my life? Is there a way for me to know when it's coming? I think the safest answer to that is yes, because if you're willing to stop and think and be in this moment, you'll see chaos coming. You're going to know it's just over the horizon. And then you can steer your boat just slightly away to a different direction. And then it won't hit you. It won't become part of your life. It won't become part of your awareness. People that live chaotic lives will say, I don't know why it always happens to me, but it does. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. When they feel that way, they're magnetizing more of that into their lives. They're not doing it on purpose. But for some reason, when they were younger, that's the habit that they embedded in their brain. Whereas the people who have lives that are flexible and fluid and joy-filled somehow got a different message in their head. You can do anything. You can be anything. Just have to figure it out. Be flexible enough to know that you want inner peace all day long, which isn't your norm. It's not, you were rigidly pointed in a particular direction and then you went, oh, you know what, I think I want to figure out how to have inner peace. You have to be bigger. Take a deep breath and relax. Expand your light body out as far as you can. 5 or 6 houses wide. From that vantage point, you'll be able to see what is coming in your direction. We're not doing that to avoid. We're not doing that to run away from things. We're doing it so that we can steer slightly and not be exposed to everything. We don't have to be exposed to a negative individual if we don't want to. We don't have to have negative situations occur if we don't want to. But we have to be open and observant to see if what I'm about to do is going to bring chaos or peace into my life. When you select family members to come over to the home, to your home, when you select friends to come over to the home, usually we do that with a peaceful interaction in the back of our head. That's our goal. The people who have chaotic lives, they probably don't even have a goal. They want action. I guess that's their goal. Action. Movement. Obviousness, I can feel that, yes. It's big. And if you're looking for that in your life, eventually it will lead to chaos. There's no smoothness to it. So when you invite someone over to your home and you have a goal of relationship, peaceful relationship, that's what it's going to create. You're looking around, being flexible enough to stop what you're doing to see what's going on. To stop what you're doing to see if you want to continue what you're doing. To stop what you're thinking if it's not going in a peaceful manner. I guess being flexible means that you're in motion with upward spiral, aware of upward spiral energies, connected to those energies, being aware of what brings you joy, and not being stagnant in any energies that are just not making you happy. So look for what brings you happy, moment to moment to moment. Be flexible, even if before you thought you needed a certain thing and you don't feel that that's bringing you joy, you're being flexible. Change it. Find the flow and go with the flow that is making you happy. Not the one that makes your stomach upset when you think about it or gives you a headache. Do this with respect and love, and you'll find that this becomes your normal place to live. It becomes who you are. And every once in a while, you go after chaos. But that's rare now. Love and light to you and your path. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.